Welcome to the KNFB Reader Online School. I'm James Gashel. Grab a seat, grab your reader, let's get started. In this lesson, we're going to learn how to line up the perfect picture with KNFB Reader, or I hope it's the perfect picture. That's the goal here. Now, oftentimes the point and shoot method works real well, which we covered in another lesson. But this time, we're going to see if we can get all four corners of the page and a really nice alignment so we know that the entire document is being seen. We call this a field of view report. I'm going to start KNFB Reader now.
KNFB Reader. KNFB Reader. Take picture button.
So that's the Take Picture button on the left-hand side of the screen, but on the right-hand side of the screen is the Field of View report. Let me just touch there.
Field of View report button.
Okay, and so that said Field of View report. And again, I used the split tap method that was also explained in learning how to take a picture. That means that I put my index finger down on the screen, and it said Field of View report. Let me do that again.
Field of View report.
And then let me touch with my another finger right beside that one, and we'll see what it says. Now lift that second finger.
Field of View report. All edges are visible. All corners of the page are visible. Rotated 1 degrees counterclockwise.
Well, that's a perfect picture, even though I didn't even try. Let me move off a little bit so maybe it won't be so perfect.
Field of View report. The right edge, top edge, and bottom edge of the page are visible. Rotated 4 degrees counterclockwise.
So it says the right, top, and let's see, and bottom are visible. The left edge is not visible, and that makes sense to me because I moved the reader way off to the right. So now I'm going to move over to the right to try to get this centered up again.
Field of View report. All edges are visible. All corners of the page are visible. Rotated 1 degrees counterclockwise.
All right, let me rotate it a little bit.
Field of View report. All edges are visible. Not all corners of the page are visible. Rotated 12 degrees counterclockwise.
All right, now I'm going to rotate back to where I think it should go. But that time, you see, I was kind of off, so I had some of the corners cut off.
Field of View report. All edges are visible. All corners of the page are visible. Rotated 4 degrees counterclockwise.
4 degrees counterclockwise.
Field of View report. All edges are visible. All corners of the page are visible. Rotated 6 degrees counterclockwise.
And then if I go back the other way.
Field of View report. The left edge, top edge, and bottom edge of the page are visible. Rotated 3 degrees clockwise.
I overcorrected, didn't I? So let's try to get back in the middle.
Field of View report. All edges are visible. All corners of the page are visible. Rotated 7 degrees counterclockwise. Field of View report. All edges are visible. All corners of the page are visible. Rotated 5 degrees counterclockwise.
Getting closer.
Field of View report. All edges are visible. All corners of the page are visible. Rotated 3 degrees counterclockwise.
Getting closer.
Field of View report. All edges are visible. All corners of the page are visible. Rotated 1 degrees clockwise. Field of View report. All edges are visible. All corners of the page are visible. Rotated 1 degrees counterclockwise. Field of View report. All edges are visible. All corners of the page are visible. Rotated 0 degrees counterclockwise.
Well, that would be your perfect picture. And that's the goal. We've achieved the goal. And you know, it's really that simple. That's how you get a Field of View report and line up a picture with KNFB Reader. That's it for now, but please come back and see and hear some of our other lessons about the KNFB Reader here at our online school. KNFB Reader is brought to you through the joint efforts of the National Federation of the Blind in the United States and Sensitech in Belgium. Visit our website, knfbreader.com. Write to us at support@knfbreader.com. Follow us on Twitter at KNFBReader or like us on Facebook. See you online. For KNFB Reader, I'm James Gashel.